Hello, this is Fighting Irish. Before we go to turn 11, July 1941, Operation Hercules, let's do some housekeeping. My board is not set up from the big battles in Russia. So, housekeeping wise, the Battle of Western Russia did not happen because planes out of Leningrad could have scrambled into the fight. So Flak 88 called off the battle. So that remains German. The rest of this stuff is not updated, so don't look at that. We are going to do, for the Flak, he's going to convoy in C Zone A8 off this sub. And he's going to convoy this from that sub in P34. Let's do that. The red for the Japanese line. Red is the attacker, black is the defense. Nothing off, 4-4. Now for the German line, red's the attacker, +2. He got lost $1, so it's 3-2. So, the Germans lost $1. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Knight Templar, you lost the IPP. Okay, let's go to January 1941. We got 2 tech rolls. Advanced logistics. Got an 8, we missed it. Large ship construction. That is a 9. So we got that one. That moves to stage 1. Right there. Okay. So we got improved construction, and we got coup de bataille, or however you want to say it. I just know with both of those, all ships are -2 because we lead in the Pacific race, because we lead that carrier to no British down here at all. So it's 1-0. So we're buying 2 Marines for 8, 3 infantry, 1 artillery, so that is 8, 14. Let's put that tank over there. That's 20. So 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 20. 24 for the artillery right there. 4 militia, 2 militia upgrade. So that is 24 plus 32, 36. 2 heavy cruisers were taken off stage 2. That's 44. 2 destroyers, that's 12. That's 56. 1 sub. 61. Oh, I think I did my math wrong. So 4 plus 12 plus 9 is 21. 27. 27 plus 8 is 35. 39 for the 2 upgrades. 39, 43, 47, 47, 53, 59, 64. Okay, we're going to put this battleship for $3. This is our last of the $70 we had. $3 for the battleship to go to stage 3 and move the aircraft carrier to stage 1. Okay. The Emperor has been noticing that his enemies have been getting Lend-Lease. And we warned about Lend-Lease. It looks like there's 3 mountains. 2 of them came from a certain party. So we decided we will not wait for the Congress to vote us in. We shall declare war on the United States of America. We sat back. The Emperor is not happy. So we will declare war. We have lots of combat here, so let's do that. Okay, combat. This Japanese Foreign Legion will come up 1 to Urkstukistan, or however you want to say it. I cannot say it. It's hard to say lots of things. Okay, from P15, take this destroyer and one of the Marines. We'll go P8, that's one, P9, P10, and where are we at? P4. Drop this Marine off and collect these islands right there for the Japanese. Next target will be Midway. Midway, we will take a transport, a heavy carrier for offshore bombardment. I think we're just taking a Marine and an infantry there. Okay. That's from P16, P8, P20, P22. We're going to offshore bombard with the heavy cruiser into Midway. Transport in P15 will go to P16, P35, P36. We'll take in Marine and an infantry into Wake Island. Okay. In Wake Island, we're going to take this heavy carrier from heavy cruiser 32, P33, P34, P35 into P36. Okay. I think this heavy cruiser from P41 will go to P30, P42, P43, P45, P36. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So those go there. Okay, now P41, he will go to P42 to P43. This transport that was in P41. In Yunnan, we'll take a Marine and an infantry out of Queenton. And this Carolina fighter or medium bomber will go 1, 2, 3 into that battle. And from Korea, P15, P33, P43 into the Battle of Guam. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into Guam. Okay. The heavy cruiser from P59 will go P50, that's 1, P42, P43. Right there in 43. Okay. I believe that will be the surprise strike right here in the Battle of Guam. Okay. And then these two transports will go from I-11 to P-50. They will pick up an infantry off Ceylon, infantry off of British Malay, and the infantry off of Siam. They will go into the Philippines. Right here. Okay. Over here. From I-7. And we'll take the light cruiser and the destroyer and go to I-12. That's 1. P-50 and P-41. if they make it, they will bring a Marine from Queen and attack the Philippines. Screening force for this sub right here. 1, 2, seaplane comes down, and the 2 coastal subs. If he wants to fight, he gets a shot at both ships, but the seaplane gets a shot at the coastal sub as well. Also coming from I-11, I-12, and P-50. For offshore bombardments, we will have a battle cruiser, heavy cruiser, and 2 battleships. Also will be in P-50. Going into Bengal, we have 3 infantry, 1 artillery. Oh, this tactical from Anatonka will go 1, 2 into the Battle of the Philippines, and these 2 fighters from Anatonka will go in the Battle of Bengal. Okay. Now, coming up from Queen Tun, we will bring 3 infantry and an artillery out of Queen Tun. Coming from Queen Tun, they will go into Yunnan. Okay. Tactical will go 1 to Shanxi, 2 to Sichuan, 3 in the Qingqiao, and into Yunnan for that one. Let's see. Over here, we have 2 Marines attacking Radizio, and the tank will blitz up into Radizio for that battle. Okay. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks. Okay, 9 attacks. All right. Well, the Battle of Radizio is over, so that's 1. Okay. Let's do... This one's over, this one's over. Let's do the Battle of Midway first. Okay. Offshore bombardment of a 2 for the heavy cruiser. 11 for a miss. Midway looks mountain, so let's call it mountain. Let's do 2 1s. Miss. Let's do 1 2 or 1 4. Got a hit, so we lose the Marine. Let's do the infantry at a 1. 7. Infantry at a 1 or 4. Miss. Infantry at a 1 for the Japanese. 9 for the American. Miss. Japanese. Miss. The American. Miss. Japanese. American. Okay, let's do it together. Ivory will be the Japanese. Purple will be the American. Hit. So we lose the Battle of Midway. Okay. Let's do the next one. The Battle of Wake. So we have 2 cruisers going in, heavy cruisers. 2 at 2. He hit the 1. So Wake Island has fallen. 'Fallen. 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 ' Okay. Let's do this one for the surprise strike. So I believe the fighters are first strike, and the infantry go -1. So let's do the medium bomber at a 7, first strike. Hit with the 7, first strike, so he dies. And the fighter at a 6. That's a 6, so there's no contest in Battle of Guam. So Guam was taken with a Marine and an infantry. Let's do the Battle of the let's do this one here. I guess technically the sub gets first shots at a destroyer at a 2. Miss. In the light cruiser. Miss. Okay. And now it's the seaplane that gets to shoot at the sub. It's a 3. He missed. So the sub, I'm assuming, will submerge and not want to keep fighting, because then the coastal subs will fight into this one as well. So let's do the Battle of the Philippines. We have 2 battleships, both at 4, attacking. Miss, miss. We have a 3 for the battle cruiser. Miss. And a 2 for a heavy cruiser. Miss. No offshore bombardment. Okay, we have a tactical at a 7. Hit. And we have 4 1s. Going into Philippines, I believe is mountainous. We missed them all. So he has a 4 for his Marine or his infantry, miss. A 2 for the militia. And he missed. So everybody makes it ashore, but the militia dies. So he's off. So here is the 4 1s for the Marine and 3 infantry. We got him right there with the 1. And the tactical. That missed, so it don't matter. And he has an infantry at a 4. He got a 2, so we lose an infantry. So we take that with 2 infantry and a Marine. Okay? Let's move to Bengal. It's Bengal, right? Okay, so first strike with the artillery. It is a 3 because it's just jungle. First strike, miss. Okay, so here is the 1 infantry at a 3. He hit. So that's 1. And we got 2 infantry at 2. Miss, miss. And we got 2 fighters at 6. And we hit 1. So we hit 2, so we'll kill the 2 infantry. The 2 infantry will die. He has 3 4s. The Gurkha and the 2 infantry, all at 4. So I see 1 2. So we lose 2 infantry. He has 1 Gurkha left. Okay. Here is the 2 fighters at 6. And he dies with the 1. And here's the 2 3s. We got another hit. Okay, he has 1 in rebuttal for the 1 Gurkha left. And he hit. So we will lose an infantry. No, I guess we lose the artillery in case he wants to come back. So that artillery's there. That artillery dies. Okay. So we have the Battle of Yunnan now. We have a tactical at a 7. Hit. And we have artillery first strike at a 3. No, first strike at a 2 because it's still mountain. Miss. And infantry at a 2 for buffed up from the artillery. He hit, that's a total of 2. And we have 2 1s. So we hit 2. He has 2 left. He has 4 at 2. So let's grab his 4 2s. He hit 2. So 2 to 2. Okay. He has 2 left. And we have 2 left. Okay. 2 militia. He has left. We have a tactical. Here's the tactical at 7. It hit with a 6. And the 2 2s. Miss. So we got 1 of the 2. Here's his 2 2s. And he missed both. So he loses 1. He's down to 1 left. Okay, here is our 2 2s. Well, let's re-roll the whole thing because it hit the purple. So that didn't count. So here's the 2 2s. Miss. Here is the tactical at a 7. Miss. Here is his 2. Miss. Here is our 2 2s for the infantry and artillery. Miss. And our tactical at a 7. Hit with a 4. So he has 1 rebuttal shot left at a 2. He goes out and he dies. Okay, so he's off the board as well. And that goes Japanese. And that goes Japanese. Okay. Philippines goes Japanese. Midway. Nope, not Midway. Midway was our lone. Is there anything left? So that's done. Midway held. Illegal. Okay, so let's go up one from the British. So we go up to 59. British goes down to 20. Okay. We go up 1 from the KMT. KMT goes to 0. We go to 60. And 1 from the Russians. So I believe I have the Russians now at 25. We go to 61. And I think we go up 2 from the Americans to 63. And the Americans go to 61. Because their full time is 63 minus 2. Okay. I believe that is all our combats. So let's do our series of non-combats. Let's start over here. 2 destroyers from A54 will go back to I-1. Marine will go back into Cape Town. Okay. Torpedo boat destroyer from I-7, I-12, P-59 for the destroyer. Okay. Light carrier goes from P-32 to P-43, picks up the fighter, and he drops and lands on the fighter. Tactical from Anatonka goes 1, 2 into the fight, 3 into 41, 4 into P-32, 5 into P-14, and 6 into Korea. Medium bomber, 1 from Korea or Carolina Islands, 2 into P-Zone 43, 3 into Guam, 4 into P-43, 5 into P-42, 6 into P-41, 7 into Anatonka. Fighters go back into Anatonka. Tactical will go into Anatonka. Carrier goes from P-32, P-15, P-46 out here. Sub from P-16, sorry, P-16 for the carrier. P-16, the sub goes P-26, P-27, P-22, right there. Joins the fleet that lost. Light carrier, P-15 that starts, P-34, P-35, P-36 out there. This sub in P-41, he will go P-42 to P-43 right there. Okay. The rest of the army that we have out of Queen Tun, it's not much. 10 infantry. We'll walk up to Queen Chow, and the artillery will go to Queen Chow, leaving the 2 militia in Queen Tun right there. Okay. Up here, we have Beirut walk to Angora. 3 infantry will walk to Cheetah. The tank and the artillery will rail to Angora. Tank from Kurulin go through central Mongolia and go to Angora. The northern Mongolia, or northern Manchuria, since we have the special movement, they will rail all the way into Shenxi. Right there. 2 infantry from Shanghai will go into Shenxi. The infantry and the militia, or the artillery, will go into Shenxi. The artillery and infantry will walk from Korea to Rihe, and this guy from Rihe will go to Beiping, whatever you want to call it. I think we moved every movable unit that we had. Well, almost every movable unit. Okay, so let's place units. We get this light carrier for free. So what goes on the board will be 1 sub in P-16, 1 destroyer in P-16. Sorry, the sub goes in the P-16. Destroyer, and heavy cruiser all go in the P-15. Another heavy cruiser that came off the board goes in the P-15. Okay. The 2 Marines change their mind. They go into Tokyo. Okay. Infantry will go into Rihi. Infantry will go into Siam. Artillery will go into Anatonkan. And medium tank. And this other infantry will go into Kyushu. Right there. The medium tank. And a militia upgrade will help our boys out here in Africa, getting our Japanese African Corps ready to help out our boys up there. Just call that the Japanese African Corps. We're helping everybody out. This light carrier also went into P16, so I misplaced it. So we did one upgrade, one militia. So we got one upgrade and a militia to go. So see this Queen Chow? This guy's upgraded. And we're putting another militia there. So that's a total of 2. So this will now go to a red chip. So that's like that. In Queen Chow. And we got 2 more militia. Of course, we need Shensi. So we have 1 militia left. Where was I supposed to put this? Let me think. Oh, yes. Yes. I almost forgot. We want this militia right here in Cape Town. Not Cape Town, South Africa. What was I thinking? Okay. So let's collect the money. We are on the 3rd tier. Still chasing our big brother up here. We're at 63. Last time we got 12 for bonus. That will give us 75. But we got the Philippines now, so we go to 77 IPP. So let's do the distribution of forces. I even said that wrong. In Angora, we got 2 medium tanks, 1 artillery, 1 infantry, and 1 cavalry. In Cheetah, we have 3 infantry. Western Manchuria, we have a militia, Rihi, 2 infantry, and artillery, and a militia. In Sunyon, a militia. Shanghai, militia. In Peking, there's 1 infantry. In Singhay, there is 4 infantry, 1 militia, 2 artillery. Nanking still is the militia. In Korea, there is a tactical and a fighter. P-15, there is a heavy cruiser. P-16 is a heavy carrier. That's a heavy cruiser. Heavy carrier, heavy cruiser, 2 destroyers, a sub, and a light carrier. In Tokyo, we have 2 Marines. In Kyushu, we have an infantry and an artillery. Way up here, in P4, we have a destroyer with a Marine at the Alu and Kushi. In Midway, we have a sub, heavy cruiser, transport. In Wake Island, we have the Marine and then infantry, light cruiser, heavy cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, and the transport. Marshals didn't change with the infantry, militia. Guam, we have a Marine and an infantry, transport, sub, heavy carrier, light carrier with a fighter and a heavy cruiser. In the Philippines, right there, we have a Marine and 2 infantry. P-41, there is a destroyer light cruiser. And let's bring off the seaplane off map, put them back in Formosa. In P-50, I believe, is 2 coastal sub, 2 transports, battle cruiser, heavy cruisers, and 2 battleships. In Siam, there's a militia, infantry. In Anatonka, there is a artillery, a medium bomber, tactical, 2 fighters. In Yunnan, there is a infantry and artillery. In Bengal, there is an infantry. Queen Chow, there is 11 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 militia. In Queen Tun, there is 2 militia. P-59 down there is a torpedo boat destroyer. In our Africa, I think that's the... Well, don't forget our Japanese Foreign Legion's way up there by himself in that last thing. Down here in Sea Zone I-4, or no, that's I-1, 2 destroyers and a sub. South Africa's militia. Rhodesia is 2 Marines, medium tank. Cape Town's Marine, a tank, a medium tank, an infantry, and the militia. That is it for the Japanese in Operation Hercules. Remember, 77 IPP, we're handing it off to Ozark Outpost. And for the Commonwealth up there, and all through the Med, through the India, Anzac, and I don't want to forget the Free French. This is Fighting Irish, over and out. Thank you.